Welcome to our YouTube channel. Have you ever wondered why some people always seem happy, no matter what happens around them? In today's video, we'll explore a powerful yet simple secret to lasting happiness through the inspiring story of an old woman living in a small village. There was once a peaceful little village where an elderly lady was well known for her kindness, wisdom, and most of all, her constant joy. The villagers loved her deeply and often came to her for advice whenever they faced difficulties. One day, a young man from the village curiously asked her, "Why are you always happy, even when life gets tough? Don't you ever feel sad?" The old lady smiled gently and replied, "My dear, life is full of ups and downs, good days and bad, but I've learned that true happiness comes from within, not from what happens around me." Still puzzled, the young man asked her to explain further. So the old lady began to share a story from her own life. "When I was young, I had a family, a husband and children. We weren't rich, but we were happy. One day my husband became very ill, and we didn't have enough money to buy the medicine he needed. We tried everything, but eventually he passed away. That was the saddest day of my life. I cried for days and thought I could never be happy again." The young man listened intently as she continued. "After some time, I realized that being sad forever wouldn't bring my husband back. My children still needed me, and I had to find a way to be happy again. So I started looking at life differently. I understood that life would always have its highs and lows, but I decided not to let the bad moments steal my happiness." "How did you manage to do that?" The young man asked, curious. The old lady smiled and said, "Every morning when I wake up, I tell myself, today is a new day, and I will find something to be happy about. Some days it's harder than others, but I always find something, even something small. Maybe the sun is shining, maybe a flower is blooming, maybe I see a friend. There is always something to be grateful for. But what if something truly terrible happens? How can you still be happy?" the young man questioned further. "It's not easy," she replied, "but I always remind myself, this too shall pass. When bad things happen, I choose to focus on the good that still remains, my health, my friends, or simply the fact that I am alive. Happiness is a choice. You can choose to focus on the bad and be sad, or you can choose to see the good and be happy. It's not always easy, but it is possible." Inspired by her words, the young man decided to follow her advice. From that day on, he looked for something good in every situation, just like the wise old lady. Slowly, he realized that his life became brighter. Even when things went wrong, he learned to stay positive and find joy in the small things. The old lady's story spread throughout the village. More and more people began to understand that happiness isn't about what you have or what happens to you. It's about how you choose to see life. The entire village became a happier place, all thanks to the old woman who taught them the true secret of happiness. True happiness doesn't come from the outside. It lies within us. No matter how tough life gets, we can find joy in the little things and choose to focus on the good. Challenges will come and go, but a positive mindset helps us stay strong and content. Have you ever gone through hard times and still found happiness? Share your story in the comments below. If this video brought you any insight or comfort, don't forget to like, share it with your friends and loved ones, and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss more inspiring stories like this. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.